Going on? What's going on? Okay, we about to get active. Right now, price is pushing because we had that news just now about 6 minutes ago. The overall, the news is showing us the direction right now. So more than likely, I'm gonna want to keep the uptrend. Mm-hmm. The news at 8:30, so when I started the live. Worst case scenario, I'm just gonna buy at the open. Honestly, worst case scenario. If I know the direction, more than likely gonna continue bullish, then I already know that at 9:30 we might get a little drawdown. But as long as we more than likely don't come below this low, because this low is created at 3:30. It's crazy. I'm slowly getting able. Like I could really look at this without really marking it up anymore. It's kind of wild. All right. Yes, sir. All right. First things first. You said what? Man, the one thing I'm mad about is I was in long down here. I was in long at 35,800 when I got off the live, but then this candle here broke me even. I was like, all right, fuck it. I come back from the gym. I'm like, all right, all right, all right. Yeah, it is what it is. Sometimes you just can't do shit about it. It's just all about how you handle it. Okay, that shit. That would have been like a one to four was right here on that trade that I took. This was like my 1 to 4. And that shit that shit went to like 1 to 10. But nah, we have the Asian range, we have the 12 AM open. This low down here, I'm already gonna anticipate this being the low of the day. Like I said, yesterday was a big trending day. So more than likely. So when we come back to this time frame, remember yesterday how I said this could easily turn into a wick? Hey, and look how it did. Never closed below, turned into a wick, stayed above 36,000. And mind you, this markup's been here the whole time. I still haven't changed this markup. But the thing is, I do want to keep in mind we are already pushing right now. We are significantly higher, so I would need at least a pullback to maybe 36,260, 270, which is around in here. So that would be a good little pullback. If we can get that pullback, more than likely we'll be having a retest of this high right here. Actually, yeah, today actually could potentially be one. If we, if we, nah, I wouldn't. I don't even like. Honestly, I never tried to take a trade off to 79%. I tried to take it off to 62 to 70.50 to 79% is just there, just like as a, in case it could still reject, but that's like a worst case scenario. But my bread and butter setup is when London session makes the low. It's basically the same setup we were looking at yesterday. I was looking to go long after having the London session make the low of the day, have it retrace to the 50% of the Asian session below the 12 AM zone. And if you mark this, if I pull this all the way over the 50% right there, if I go, and then also trade into a higher time frame order block, such as this one right here, we have a 1 hour order block right here. Then go back to 15-minute. We got this 1 hour order block. We got the 50% of that Asian session range. And if you look at the 50% of this order block also, that's also in the 50% here. So if there was a big figure level here, this would be even more confluence. But 270 I think is a pretty good area for one, because that's the high of this candle. 270, the high of this candle is at, let me look at the close. If you look at the top, the close is at 36.59. How? Hold on. That doesn't make sense. Hold on. Nah, cause I'm trying to read this candle. Because if you look to the top left, it tells you to open the high, the low, and the close. So if you put it on the candle, It says 30. The close at 36.59, but I don't. That doesn't make. Oh, that's down. Hold on, I'm fried. This is the word open. Yeah, I'm fucking nutty. The open is at 272. Yeah, that's the high, but I'm looking at the body. I'm fried. This is the open. I'm like looking at this like it's an up candle. Yeah, it's 272. 272. All right. Yeah, I just had like a dumbass moment right there. I'm like, what the fuck? This don't make sense. But yeah, 272. So 272 is right here. So look, this is exactly where 272 is. So that is exactly where I'm looking to take my trade. And this would be my bread and butter setup. Now simply I would wait. Now I would just pull my fib from this low of the London session. I'm gonna wait for us to start to create a form of a high, and from there we'll push. We also cleared the previous day's high, which is right here. So we're already showing a willingness to be bullish. So we could potentially continue. The previous day's low significantly farther. So we're either gonna have a continued bullish day or we're gonna have a ranging day that just stays in between here. So, but more than likely, I want to see price continue bullish. Let's look at over here. Let's look at NAS too. NAS is having a very similar setup too, pushing with that 8:30 news. So let me mark up the 12 a.m. open right here. Mark up the Asian session right here. Yeah, it looks like a very similar setup. So hopefully they can play out today and don't finesse me. Worst comes to worst, I'm gonna just buy at the open, honestly. But we gonna see. We gonna find out though. She's a nice. Yeah, bro, it's good to journal it because even if you fail the challenge, if you pass it, regardless what happens, you'll be able to look back at it. You'll be able to see what you were doing wrong, and it's like journaling at the end of the day. Good, you would be good. You would be good. So what, it's 35, 35, 5. No, it's 35, 727. Is it? What's it 727? 36, 272. Okay, 36, 272. Yeah, but right now I'm simply just waiting for price to make this high so I can slowly start to pull my fib. But right now we're just waiting. I already know what I'm looking to take. Looks like it will be a nice simple day if we can get this trade out. I already know what I'm looking for. We are making the high of the day, but we are trading. Are we clearing any highs? Let me see if we're gonna tap in anywhere on the higher time frame. We do have this 4-hour order block here. I am gonna keep in mind. Yeah, that's something to keep in mind. We have this 4-hour order block up here. Check the hour. Yeah, it's like an hour one too. Check the daily. Yeah, daily is not really significant in that area. We'll see what happens. Let me mark up the big figure levels. We have 35, 36, 500 up here, which could ideally be somewhere we look to target. We have 36, 200 right here. More than likely, I don't want to see 36, 200 get traded into. And then we have a mid-figure level right here at 36,250. I'm gonna make this one black since it's a mid-figure level, just like that. So that's really all I'm looking at as of right now. These are the major levels that I would be looking to target potentially, but we'll see. This is a clean setup right here. I'm potentially gonna risk 2% on this since this is my bread and butter. Yeah, I took a few losses. Yeah, and this is the setup I like to see. All of it, it's like the same setup I was looking to take yesterday, but today the trend's actually bullish this time. So the likelihood of it working out would be far more likely. And I already know this is the setup I like to take, so I'm fine with potentially risking that 2% because if this trade doesn't work out here and this low gets taken out, at that point the setup's invalid. Then I won't have no reason to really get back in on this type of setup. So that's cool. That's cool. Sometimes you gotta risk it for the biscuit. Sometimes you gotta risk it. And as long as you're not over leveraging, that's cool. 2%, that's fine by me. Yeah, this is a clean ass setup right here, man. Everything is just so much influence right there in that specific area. It's too clean. Because that 50% of the Asian range is right in the 50% of that order block. And it's also at the 70.50%. And it also is right below the 12 a.m. open. Ooh, it's giving me goosebumps just thinking about it. Where is this? Let me mark it up on my MetaTrader real quick. We'll see what happens. Hopefully it doesn't retrace too early on. I would rather retrace into it around 9:30, but anything can happen. Not gonna lie, I think I just drank soap. Ah. Ah. What the fuck? What the fuck? I don't know. I cleaned it yesterday, but the bottom of that bottle tastes like soap. I guess my mouth is clean, I guess. I don't know. Oh yeah, we were retracing. If we get in a potential stop loss of, damn, 63. It's kind of up there, I ain't gonna lie. Potential 63 for what? 220. I kind of want to get that risk reward a little bit lower, and I ain't gonna lie. If I could risk maybe like 50, I think that would be good. In my opinion, I think 50 points is a good stop loss. 60 is kind of pushing it, in my opinion. Nah, yeah, we know what we're looking for. We have NAS doing a similar setup. All we gotta do is just wait. All we gotta do is wait. Yeah, I'm just mad yesterday. So as of lately, I haven't been able to get these directions right. Just, I don't know. The trades haven't been happening early on in the day of recently, like the long-term moves. Like we did have this 9:30 move yesterday that had that drop, but that wasn't even the long-term of the day move, which is kind of crazy. I didn't think we were gonna have an even bigger move after that. Oh yeah. Shit. Yeah, that's good. Place the camera. But yeah, I wish this was at kind of a big figure level, but as long there's a chance we could potentially tap into 36,250. If not, we could just keep rejecting off that 36,300 level that we have right here. Matter of fact, I'm gonna put that there also. 36,300 is right here, right at the open. I'll make it red. It's like right on the open is at 36,300. Man, I'm trying to get my credit score up. I need an 800. No cap. No cap. That shit just takes time. Because with the way I be using my credit, I be leveraging it a lot. So it's like it gets hit a good amount of times. It's not like I get hit all the time, but it just keeps it like it's up there. You know what I mean? Since I use it, it's kind of hard. By the time I get to like 750, 760, I'm using it for something, then it goes down like 5 points. Then I get back up, then I use it again for something, it goes down a few points. You know what I mean? Yeah. Yeah, that's all we're doing. I already know it was kind of, say it's a simpler day. I already know what I'm looking for. I'm just waiting for it at this point. Not really much else to look for, honestly, especially because we're in the uptrend, so I'm not really looking to go short. But it's pretty clean. Know what I want to see, so hold on. Alright, we good, we good. Yeah, simple right now, honestly. Just gotta wait. We'll see what happens. We will see. Do this nice little analysis. I like when everything's nice and clean like this. It's like art. It's like putting puzzles together. That's why I like trading. It's like putting a big ass puzzle with this when you're analyzing. Imagine price just keeps pushing all day, never comes back. That would suck. That would suck. But now you've been like cleaning up your house when you're gonna rent out. Yeah, I've been seeing. You might as well just walk around with like a GoPro on your head at this point. Just record everything, just edit all that shit out. And at this point, yeah, it'll make it easier so you can use both your hands at least. Yeah, cause you be recording, it'll be higher quality too. If you can get a good angle and just it'll be more efficient too, cause you can actually do a better job. But I doubt you sitting there recording the whole entire process also. You should be recording it, bro. I'm telling you, put that shit on YouTube. Real estate. Cause then you're already recording it. All you gotta do is just turn it sideways and just post it to a different platform. Same thing you're already doing. I wish there was a way you could like turn the portrait cam video into like a sideways, because then you could just like transform it into like and just edit it and then just post it on the other thing because you already recorded it. But Sadly, I don't know. There might be somewhere, but if you find out how, shit, let me know, cause I have too much content, too much. Yeah, for sure. Cause that would be. It's just all about efficiency at the end of the day. So why record multiple videos when you could record one and just have them on all different platforms? Yeah, it's good. I feel you. I feel you. Yes, one step at a time. Yeah, I think I think this is stabilization. Like the iPhone you have now is pretty good with stabilization, in my opinion. 'Cause I think especially there's certain apps you can use and just edit it and like try to stabilize it. But yeah, if you got a gimbal or like a tripod, it'll be way better for sure. All right, but a month or a week? A month or a week? All right, month. That's not bad. Damn, you got 6 bedrooms in that house? It doesn't even look like. Is it a one-story house? Okay. Still, five bedrooms is pretty good. It's like a what's it called? A bungalow? Is that a one-story house? Yeah, I think a bungalow is like a one-story house. That's good though. Five bedrooms. That's good. Yeah. He's like an office. They can do whatever they want with it. Make that shit into anything. No, that's good. Good to keep productive and other stuff so your mind isn't only on trading. Like I forgot I heard a quote. It was like you won't start being successful in trading until you start making money from other places first. Because then you're not trading to make money at that point. And that's when you start to actually learning and going through the process. So I just want to get the skill set. I could care less about the money. It'll come. Money is a byproduct of the skill set you have. What it's doing for you. And right now we're just waiting, honestly. I don't know what we want to see. It's just a matter of patience at this point. Let's see. Nas, yeah, they're both just pushing, so we just gotta wait. We just gotta wait. Damn, that's a big order block. The one on Nas is kind of significantly bigger. Mark up the 50% of it. There you go. Yeah, looks like real similar to US30, honestly. Real similar. Just gotta wait for it to create that high. So pull the fib. And this high is still intact. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. Like I said, worst comes to worst, I'll just buy at the open. Unless we're like up here. If we're trading like somewhere up here, sell at the open, then yeah, I won't buy at the open. But if we're trading like somewhere here, I might just take that bigger stop loss, make my lot size a little bit smaller, and just buy off of that, honestly. But I know where I want to see price go. That directional bias I already know is pretty bullish. Like, we could clearly see that, but now we're just slowly having that pullback. And once we get that pullback, I know if we come back, tap this order block on the daily time frame, I think will be a good reasoning to see price continue bullish. So I'll put these other time frames together. And I also have that video coming out today on the order blocks on what no one tells you. It's like a 25-minute video. Pretty good. Pretty good. Yeah, ain't nothing you already know. It's more or less for people that aren't like talking to me, because you know a lot of stuff that I'm gonna be posting anyway, because I'm talking about on a daily basis. I'm showing you live. We're actually in the market live together. You can ask the questions, stuff like that. So you already got most of the knowledge, but it's always good just to check it out. You might learn something. Maybe something sticks out to you. Oh man. Yeah, we got time. We know what we want to see, so it kind of just makes it less stressful. We know what we're waiting for. It's as simple as that. Nah, you should be good. You should be good. If price drops that fast, then shit. I don't even know what I have to say at that point. But what's going on, everybody in the YouTube chat? If y'all got any questions about anything that I'm marking up, any questions about personally how I'm viewing the market or anything like that, just don't be afraid to ask. I'm here to help you guys, and I'll answer any questions needed. Don't matter how dumb you think the question is, questions need to be answered. You never know, that one question might change your whole perspective or view on the market. Really never know. Won't know till you ask. Won't know till you ask. Yep. Yeah, right now I'm simply just waiting for this pullback potentially to continue going higher. Waiting for this pullback, continue going higher. That's all we're doing right now. Looking for that London move to be a continuation. And that's crazy. Guys, I'm just watching a video right now. NASA generator makes real clouds that produce actual rain. Nah, that's crazy. Now that is crazy. Slowly waiting for this pullback. Slowly but surely. Yeah, all the pairs are doing very similar things right now. All the indexes, S&P, NASDAQ, US 30. We're just simply waiting right now. Simply just waiting for the setup. This is what it comes down to, guys. Trading ain't all fun. The markup is only like 10% of it. Patience is about 40. It's crazy. Alright, slowly getting that pullback. How wide would this be from the high of the order block to the low? And it's about 69 points. Not ideal. Not ideal. This is the boring part of trading that nobody tells you guys about. Having patience to wait. Yeah, guys. Boring. Boring as hell. We got about 20 minutes until the open though. So now that it's 9 o'clock, it's 9:09. At this point, I am willing to take a trade. I like to take my trades from around 9 to 9:30. That's like my little time zone. I like to take trades. So we'll see what happens. What's going on? What's going on? Yeah, ain't nothing really happened. I started retracing a little bit, but nothing much. You heard the thing I said about the clouds? Apparently, I don't know. People always did say the clouds were made by people anyway. See, that's nothing. They just made an artificial sun in China and they put it in the sky. That shit. Matter of fact, have you seen the video of it? Here, I can send it to you. That's just crazy. It just makes you think. It's like, damn, how much of the shit do we know about really is cap? That shit crazy. Might as well make another moon at this point. And mind you, this is what they're showing us. Imagine what they don't show us. That's what really is like mind-boggling. Because now they're willing to show us what they could do. You got to keep in mind, there's so much that they can't. Like, bro, you wouldn't even know what that shit is if I send the video. Like, say you're just looking at the right side video, we would not know what that is. We would think it's a fucking rocket. About it. Oh shit, it was $1 trillion to do that shit. For 17 minutes? Let me get some bread, boy. No cap. $1 trillion for it to be in the sky for 17 minutes. Once they got that son got paid $1 trillion for 17 minutes. That boy, he get money. Son get. Yes, over here it's more like we have way more rights, so we kind of like defy and go and do our own thing. Over there is way more. They listen. They follow the rules. It might not the rules. I don't really agree with them all, but it's just a simple principle that they're listening though. The only thing the U.S. has, we have way more rights and we have way more capability of being able to have freedom and make our own money and just do shit like that. And also with COVID, a lot of places over there, they still have lockdown. Now, like yesterday I heard something that they have to stay locked down for 2 days, and every 2 days they're allowed to leave like once to go get food. Yeah, like everything has its pros and cons at the end of the day. I'm fine with being here. We might be a little shitted, but at least over here I could work and just end up not really having to listen to anyone. Because at the end of the day, if you have money in the U.S., you don't really got to follow rules. Sad to say, but that's just how it is. Good morning, bro. It was like, what the fuck is this guy doing? Why did price jump up this morning around 8:30? Second nature. But now, why did prices jump up at this morning? It was because it was news at 8:30. There was news at 8:30 in the morning. That's why we had that big price expansion and all that volume get pushed into the market. That's why if you ever watch previous videos, that's why I kind of stress knowing when news comes out, not so you can figure out whether it's going to be good or bad news, but just to understand that when news comes out, a lot of the time it's just going to be a lot of momentum pushed into the market, and with volatility comes big expansions such as this one. I don't. Those are the only ones I care about. Anything I have it set on my forex factor, so it only shows red folders. Anything else I don't really care about. Cause even there's times that red folders don't even make the market move. So imagine yellow and and orange folders. Doesn't mean it won't, but I just rather have the ones that are gonna have the major moves. We also have news at 8:30 tomorrow and 8:30 on Friday. So hopefully we can get some good New York session moves today and for the rest of the week. Because yesterday we had news at 10 o'clock, and that's when we had this move down here. Look, the first up candle out of this whole thing was at 10 o'clock. Oh yeah, we getting there. We getting there. Slowly but surely. Yeah, everything's slowly but surely coming into effect. Slowly but surely. Timing is almost there. It's almost 9. It's 9:15. We'll see what happens. Depending on where we are at 9:30, we're gonna see what happens. But as long as the flow of the day stays intact, we have this whole area to try to potentially get long. I'm just trying to figure out the stop loss situation because from the high, this order block to the low is about like 70 points, so it's kind of wide. So ideally, we're gonna want to try to mitigate that. So we might have to go even lower time frames. Yeah, on the 5-minute, this is kind of like real rangy and choppy in this area, so it's kind of hard to find anywhere of significance. But yeah, we'll see. Only time will tell. It's part of me. There is a chance that we could just retest that Asia session high along with the previous day's high and tap into that 36,300 area and then just go up from there. But then at that point, are we going to be willing to have that wide of a stop loss? Because if we have, say, from here to here is about 50 points. So there is a chance that price could potentially still come all the way down here, tap into maybe the 50% of the Asian range, 50% of the order block. These are all things I want to keep in mind. We'll see. We will see. That's the one thing that gets a little stressful. It's always the entry. Just I know where my area I want to enter, but now I got to figure out where I'm going to enter to give me the best probability of having a good stop loss. So I could just enter at 36,300, anticipating that it will reject that big figure level right here. But we'll see. Yeah, I think 36,300 would be a good area, honestly, in my opinion. Honestly, because look, if you look at it, if you come to the hour time frame, we have the high this order block right here, and then we have this breaker block right here. Then we have the 36,300 level. Then we have our fib levels in here. So potentially, I don't know. It's just we'll see. Honestly, we'll just see. Yeah, because I'm trying to risk 2% on this trade, so I'm trying to have a well-rounded stop loss. I'm not taking another trade after this. I'm trying to take the bread and butter setup. If that don't work out, it is what it is. I just seen someone that trades you as 30. Oh, you can't even see it. Oh no. No, that's not the worst. The background. But I think I can still do it though. Okay, whatever. But it says freebie buy US 30 at 36,350. Stop loss 36,250. That's where we are right now. We're gonna see if he's accurate. If it just starts flying, shit. But I know what I'm waiting for. Fuck him. I want to see it coming at least 36,300 at least. It could reject 36,300, 3650 and keep going, but I would rather come a little bit lower. Yeah, I could see why he would expect it though. Potentially reject off of this 38.20%. Even though he's not, I don't even think he's a smart money trader, but I don't know. Maybe he's just looking at it like this. Could it be me though? Could it be me? Yeah, he has 100 pip stop loss too. So I mean, shit. Yeah, fuck that. I can't use 100 pips. That's crazy. Right now, yeah. It is rejecting. Hey, we'll see. We'll see how accurate he is. Maybe he's looking at it over here too. There's a few things he could potentially be looking at. But we have about 8 minutes until the open. So we'll see what happens. I'm gonna cut my stop loss. He has 100. I'm using 50. No kidding. 50 is being generous for me. Nah, not every trade for sure. And it is rejecting though. Shit. Damn, I don't wanna succumb to his analysis, but it slowly is working out for him. Nah, for sure. That's not even something I do. He never even posts that either. That's crazy. That's why I said it. Never post that shit. But I'm just looking at it. I'm like, if this candle closes as a doji or 15-minute doji, I don't know. Not even at the end session high yet. Nah, it didn't reach the previous high. It's more or less. I think he's looking at it from like 30-minute or the hour time frame. Looking at it like this. Nah, that's not mine. Probably looking at it like this. Honestly, we'll see. Anything can happen. What time do you do it to? I do mine to 12 a.m. You might have yours going to like 2. Yeah, just look at it. Go on a 15-minute time frame wherever. Mine, I have it at mine stops at 12 a.m. That's where I stop mine. That's where your 12 a.m. open is. Interesting. Yeah, it's way different than mine. Mine's all the way down here, 36,300. Where's the 12 a.m. price? Yeah, our 12 a.m. price is similar. You just have the higher agent session because I think you have it drawn to like 2 a.m. You have it to 12 a.m. your time. 12 a.m. You gotta do it off of 12 a.m. New York time. Damn, you're starting. Don't do this. I see you should come a little bit lower, but the way this is closing, I don't want to succumb to his analysis, but it does look like it's working out. I can see it working out though. Breaker block 38.20% is just not below this 12 AM area. It's not in this order block either. I don't know. Am I gonna miss it? I might just miss it. I'll wait. That's the one thing I hate about Instagram, because even though I trust myself, am I gonna trust myself or am I gonna trust a guy who has Aston Martin, a Lamborghini, fucking Supra, and all these other cars? You know what I mean? That's why Instagram is like a big mind fuck. Because you really never know. You really never know. But then again, he has 100 pip stop loss, so I mean, he's ready to catch the draw down in case. That might be something good to think about though. Having a wider stop loss is taking a little bit of a worse entry, but if you got the directional bias, then should be good. I just don't like how this is engulfing here to the top side on the 5 minutes. There's a chance it could just keep pushing. Yeah, the open's happening in 2 minutes. So I don't know. This looks like it's gonna close bullish, so it could easily just keep on pushing from here. Yeah, I don't like to really trade off the 38.20% because they don't usually have as much confluence. Even though they could work, as you can see, but they don't always have the most confluence. Like all the confluences I have are down here. This one has like 2. Yeah, they're probably just gonna take off at 9:30. Honestly, we'll see though. We will see. If I can just get a retracement to this high, that's cool by me. That's my entry will be good right here. That's fine. I'm fine with getting it right here. But up here, I don't know. Like the stop loss is just weird up here. Yeah, your stop loss will have to be below this low here, but then it could probably easily get whipped out. I'll wait. Worst comes to worst, I just don't take a trade. And that's the only thing with these London continuation moves. You never really know where it's going to retrace to. You can have a good idea of high probability areas to get into area trades at, but you never really know. You never know anything in trading. But it's just all about having a hypothesis and a high educated guess at the end of the day. With the way it's looking though, it is pretty bullish already. I don't know, man. I don't know. Rejected 36,400. Yeah, it's pushing. We'll see what happens. The opens now. Are we retesting or are we going to keep on going lower? Could potentially be retesting this. We'll see. Let's see how we'll react here. If we start really showing a willingness to reject this area here, I'll think about getting in with potentially maybe I'll say like a 45 to 50 pip stop loss. But I have to really wait to see how this reacts real quick. Yup. That's the open for you. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna come back. Yeah. Be like that. Yep, yeah, he knew where it was going. 350. Yeah, he was in there. But now he has to let it go all the way to 450. But the still 450 is right here. Then he's about to be his 1-to-1 is right here. Nah, not yet. He's only at 1-to-1. Shit. Yeah, it looks like it's just gonna keep pushing. What about Nash? Yeah, they all look like they're just pushing. Hey, it is what it is. That's a trending move for you right there. Yeah. Now it's in the 4-hour order block now, so hey. It is what it is. Bread and butter setup did not work out. Hey, we still could get a rejection. I'll wait, but I doubt it at this point. The likelihood is far less likely. Oh. Yeah, see, like I said, I could have just bought at 9:30. Nah, that's I ain't buying. I ain't in the trade. Be like that. Be like that. Yeah, it's gonna reject. This is a 4-hour area, so I can see why. Shit, you fuck around, be a whole reversal here. Never know. Now is whether I'm gonna be comfortable enough still taking that trade. Yeah, we're rejecting now though. We'll see what happens. We know the trend is still pretty bullish, so we can still get this retest down here. I think we'll still be good, but at this point, anything can happen. But like I said, if it's that 38.20%, hopefully doesn't always have a long-term move. Could just come right back down. That's something I always tell you. But we'll see. We'll wait. See how it comes. I'll give it like 15 minutes. I'm not going to sit here waiting for a trade again. It's not even worth it. I'm only looking for one setup, and clearly we kind of getting it. Yeah, that's the one thing about 38.20% levels. They can work out, but there's not always like a long term move, as you can see. I could have bought at 9:30. I'd be back at break even now. Yeah, it looks like it tapped into there. Gonna get this rejection. Now we got to figure out whether we are gonna be willing to take this long. Let's see. Based off higher time frames, I think I still will be good for this setup, honestly. So 36,300, still gonna potentially, I might get in still at 36,300, anticipating that move. See, 36,300 right there. I'm just like getting my lot size on my levels on MetaTrader. Yeah, I'm just thinking about higher time frames though. It does look bad here, but based off higher time frames, there's still this daily order block right here that could potentially get that retracement off of when it comes to the high. So, but this can. What is happening? You is dirty. What you doing? Go somewhere. Spiked all the way up, spiked all the way down, right back to where it opened at. Let's check Nas. Yeah, Nas doing something similar. It took the highs out. We back to 350. At this point, I wouldn't even trust getting at 350. At least getting at 300. 350 could still hold, but the likelihood right now is not as likely. So I know the trend. I know the trend's bullish. It's just whether price is gonna really work out in our favor. So we will see. Mm -hmm. We'll see what happens. I'm gonna mark up 350 just so I can see it here. 350. Yeah, it's still holding 350. It still could possibly push, but NASA's pushing. I don't know, man. I don't know. It could still possibly go up. NAS kind of pushing. This isn't really. They're all rejecting in a way. Not really going nowhere, honestly. Oh, there's NAS pushing. Part of me does want to go long though. I ain't gonna lie. If NAS pushes it past its high again, I think the likelihood of it going higher would be far more likely. But that's why I'm like using both confluences right now, trying to watch what all three are doing. Yeah, they're not really all pushing. I think it still has a chance to come lower. So we wait. So we wait. Yeah, it literally hasn't moved anywhere. This is where 930 opens. Just pushed up, pushed down. Now we have no idea where it's going. Oh, man. Come on. What's happening? Yeah, it's quarter 1 for you, man. Shit's garbage. What is this? 930 literally ain't do shit. It's probably just, the trend is still bullish, so it's probably just gonna keep pushing, but just the way market structure is just trash. It's not really doing shit. If we can get a retest back to 350, I might potentially think about getting in, but because we just closed bullish on the 5-minute, but I would not buy right here. Yeah, I don't know. Price is just really. NAS is falling though. NAS is falling. US 30's pushing. God damn it. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. Shit. If it really comes down to it, I might dead ass straight NAS instead. If it really came down to it. Because US 30 right now is so garbage. Like, I don't know what it's doing. Because NAS looks like it's far more likely to have this move. And 15,800 is right there. NAS is looking so much cleaner, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. I might just take a NAS trade. 15,800 right at the high of this order block. Ooh. That's a nice one. US 30 looks like it's just pushing. So I don't know. We might have potentially just missed it. But this is, I don't know. It's really indifferent right now. Really is. That's what I'm saying. This looks very way cleaner. 50 pips. All right, US 30. Are you? Maybe I will take a trip. Maybe. You better act right before I fuck with Nas today. Or stop playing with me. I'm about to cheat on you, bitch. No cap. Acting crazy. You ain't playing your role right now. Stop consolidating. Yo, I'm about to punch this shit. Yeah. Yeah, Nash is looking way cleaner. US 30 is similar, but US 30 is just so much more volatile. It's just wicks on wicks on wicks, and it's just consolidating. Nash is just, I had that up candle, that's it. You know? It could be all so simple. Nah, it didn't work out how I wanted it to. Hold on, let me look at Nash over here. 15,800. Yeah, they're both just rather be out of the trade than in it right now, though. Shit, that's for sure. No, yeah. Yeah, but his stop loss is at 36,250 though. Yeah, he's like break even right now. He's like in a little bit. Yeah, regardless if price does go higher, his TP2 is gonna be at 550. So all the way up here. I mean, it could still work out, but right now I'm more on leaning towards Nas. If I'm really being honest, Nas is looking way more cleaner in my opinion. US 30 is just, it ain't doing shit right now. Oh, it's just ranging, bro. Like, it still has that chance of going higher in my opinion, but right now Nash is really looking like the better setup. We'll see how it reacts at 15,800. Because it's the thing with Nash, it's the same lot size and everything. So that's why I personally would rather trade this than any other pair if I do trade any other pair. US 30 probably will follow it, but the way Nash is moving is way cleaner in my opinion. So we'll see how it reacts at 15,800. That's the high. The order block, it isn't at the 62%. So I would rather have that fib level as another confluence, but yeah, I don't like the way this, look how this candle's closed. Not ideal. 15,800. Stop would be at 15,750, which is right here, which is at the 50% of the order block, which it could tap into it, but we will see. Only time will tell. Only time will tell. This would have been a good short at that 4-hour order block. That would have been a good short, but based off trend, it wouldn't make sense for me to short on a bullish day. Yeah, you never know. That's why I'd rather be safe than sorry. I'd rather have no trade than getting stuck on this shit. I'm more of a have an anxious feeling that I'm just gonna miss a trade. That's more than anything, but the more I go against that feeling and I overcome it, it's only gonna make it easier in the future, son. Yeah, like Nas is so much cleaner right now. So much cleaner. It's actually, like I've been saying, Nas has been working out when US 30 should be working out for me. US 30, I don't know. I might have to retire you, man. You've been acting crazy. I might have to retire you from the roster. replace you real quick. Yeah. It's making a double top if anything. If it's making anything, it's gonna make a double top, and it should end up keep falling. So it's whether I would rather. I don't know. Part of me does want to take this Nas trade when it comes down to 15,800 with a 50 pip stop loss. I think that's what I'm gonna do, honestly. Still, they move. At the end of the day, bro, it's just they're both indexes. They're both moving the same exact way. It's like if you look at it, bro, it's the same thing. They're both indexes, same lot sizes, and at the end of the day, the same way I trade this is how I trade crypto, how I trade forex. The concept doesn't change. Like look at Makai. Makai trades NAS. He trades the same setup that I do, just on NAS. And if anything, NAS is US30 is harder to trade. Look, as you can see, it's just way more volatile than NAS. NAS is more structured. It's up to you though. If you don't feel comfortable, shit, don't do it for sure. But me personally, they're very similar in my opinion. If you don't feel comfortable, don't take it. Process over everything. Me personally, I just rather take it because I see what I want to see. I'm seeing what I want to see on US30 on NAS, so that's how I'm kind of going about it. Yeah, US30, 35, 36, 350. Looks like it is. The level is going to hold. Hopefully NAS can come down a little bit lower. Let me get this entry. New Kizzy. Last time I took a NAS trade, I think I won it though. Did I? It took like one last year. It took like one. Did I? Was it quarter four? Maybe. Nah, maybe quarter three. Yeah. Oh yeah. No, last time I took a trade on NAS was break even. I know at break even, then a W. So I took two trades on NAS last year, quarter three. Yeah. US30 doesn't look like I'm gonna get that entry that I wanted, so kind of just chalked it for right now. And if NAS doesn't get me what I want to see, then I'm off to the races. Off to the races. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, right here. Doesn't look like USA is gonna come back. NAS is rejecting too. If it really misses it by this many pips, then it is what it is at that point. Because this is pushing. This is slowly starting to consolidate now. Where's the 38.20%? Nice. Nice. Yeah, I don't know. Fuck, is that I know Ness is gonna push now. That's why it kind of fucking sucks. Cause it's really gonna miss it by this many pips, bro. Really? Really? Yeah, US30's gone. I don't really. There's no trade for that right now. Don't think there will be a trade today for US30. NAS still has a chance, but so close to that 15,800 level. So close, so far. Hmm. What you doing? Yeah, NAS is about to start pushing too. Oh, it'd be like that. Yeah, NAS looks like it's going. Damn, bro. Two different pairs missed it by this many pips. Fuck out of here, bro. Ah, come on, bro. NAS missed it by 12. US30 missed it by 24. Nice. Nice. I'll give it to 10 o'clock. If they start pushing the new highs, I'm done. I ain't even gonna worry about it at this point. I'd rather fucking short US30 at this point. Fuck going long. The 38.20% is the one level that got held today. Shit. 18, 15, 850. Yeah. The only thing with FTMO, only thing is you have a certain amount of time. That's the only thing that sucks. Because even if you don't have no trades, you're gonna have to take trades at some point in order to make that money back. That's what kind of sucks. So at this point, I'm about to fucking short US30. I ain't gonna lie, cause shit, this ain't it, fam. This ain't it. It's holding this 4-hour order block too heavily. Yeah, I don't think that's gonna come back down. That's a whole engulfing. One of them days, I guess. One of them days. Missed it by pips. Missed it by pips. Yeah, 36. 450 is the high of this order, the low of this order block. So that's where it's rejecting. Nothing really happened, honestly. Nothing really happened. We had this push on US30, but in all reality, it really hasn't moved that much. It could. Never know. That's why part of me does want to short US30, anticipating that this could potentially be the high of the day, possibly reverse. But then at the end of the day, the higher time frame, yeah, is more likely, in my opinion, to come up here than to reject from where it is currently. Like Nash looks like it's better off if it retraces to still go long because it still hasn't made a new high right here. It's still in the middle of that retracement potentially. But if I look at Nash on the lower time frames, came and retested this right here, could potentially keep on pushing. So if this is the real trend, it should push from here. But I don't know. I don't really feel comfortable buying here. Honestly, I really don't. I'd rather just miss a trade. Even though it probably is going to go in a profit from here, it's not really worth it in my opinion. Yeah. Today was very anticlimactic. Bread and butter setup got fucking shitted on. Like, since I've been on here, all Price did was have a small pullback and push up. That's all it did. Yeah, I don't think there's gonna be a trade, honestly, bro. US 30s. I already talked US 30. US 30 I've been said there was no trade, but Nash is even not really starting to push again. Came and retested this area. That's what I'm saying. And so it's like anything could happen at this point. But 36 500 is right there, so I don't think it's never gonna touch it. It's so close to it. But then again, it came to the pip of this twice, and it really started rejecting. Oh shit. S&P pushing. US 30 is pushing. This is pushing, and this is, so they're all pushing right now. I could see why I would short US 30. I really do, but I honestly, if I was to short it, I just feel like as soon as I enter, it's gonna finally push up. I honestly believe that. I really do. As soon as let's just do it like this. Let's pretend I'm shorting right now. I'm not actually doing it. Let's just see what happens. Yeah, this is just I'm not really taking it. Let's just see. If I was to enter right now, what will happen? Let's just pretend I enter the sell. Let's see what happens. You're starting. Let's see if you're gonna drop. Are you gonna make this? Is this gonna be a high of the day after trading in the 30s, 36 450, trading into a higher time frame order block, making the high of the day to potentially reverse? Maybe. Watch it be like the first time that this actually plays out. Doesn't stop me out right away, and I didn't even take the trade. I already know what it is though. That's the thing. I'm like, if the previous day was bearish, this would be a good trend. But I'm just going off previous day was bullish, so the likelihood of price then coming down and trading all the way low is far less likely. Yeah, Nash is pushing now. Look, right to the area I said right here. Came retested it. Now it's going. Yeah. This is one of them days. One of them days. You've missed the breakers, brother. Yeah, I don't really trade off breakers, bro. I wasn't trying to trade off the breaker. I wanted price to come lower. I easily could have took the buy at off of 36 350, but I didn't want to. That's not where I was looking at enter my trade at. Same thing with Nash. Nash, I wanted it to come a little bit lower. I don't like really trading off the 38.20%. Breakers are not high probability areas. They do have confluence and they do have reason to have rejections, but they're not going to be long-term moves in my opinion. But the way US 30 is moving, I really would rather short it. I'm really being honest. Like, honest to God, I would rather short this shit right now. If I did. It's just the same thing as yesterday. The higher time frame isn't aligned, bro. I just wish the higher time frame was aligned. What time is it? 10 o'clock? Yeah. One of them days. One of them days. Nash is dropping too. US 30 is about to drop too. Okay. Part of me does really want to get in because now that Nash is slowly showing willingness too, is giving me a higher confluence. At the same time, 50 pips from here, I don't know if that's really worth it. I would rather have it above this high at least. S&P's not really doing that much. Yeah, that's the main thing, the reason I haven't entered. Cause just from my experience, every time I get into a trade shorting, bro, that shit just fucks me. Just as soon as I enter, whoop, finally wants to push. And that's just like, hey, I'm telling you. I just would have been in and out at that point. I just wish the higher time frame wasn't so. I draw it from the wicks. Almost at that 62. Yeah, it's one of them days where it's just, I don't know. Struggling to figure out what I would rather do. Rather take the trade to potentially make some of the losses back, or just go another day with no trade. Because if no trade today, then I only got 2 days in the week to potentially make some of the losses back. And that's if I get a trade, if I win tomorrow, if I win the next day. So, yeah. And I ain't adding to my winning either, though. Whew. It's probably gonna drop. I already know that. Like I said, the direction's the easy part. Direction's the easy part. The entry and the trade management is the hard part. Look at that. The one time I don't actually take the trade. Yeah, I ain't even. I'm gonna take that shit off. Fuck it. Yeah, NASA's slowly rejecting. Slowly rejecting. Hasn't really done shit. Really hasn't done shit, bro. Like, this is the open right here, and it's literally about to be right back at the same fucking open. Oh no. I wouldn't get in back on a. I wouldn't buy you a 30 anywhere unless we come down. Because at this point, we already rejected the 38.20%. So if we come down, we're coming down to 62. And unless you're getting in down here, I would not enter longs, personally. Same thing with NAS. We already rejected the here, so I doubt we're gonna come down, reject it again, keep going. It's more than likely gonna continue to move lower to give us that high probability area. Oh man, this really isn't shit right now. Like we were way better off. I'm better off at this point trading London session, trying to catch the lows and highs of the day at this point, man. Nah, fuck that. That's too early for me. Maybe one day, but you're trading. It's like two different types. Now you're trying to catch reversal points. Yeah, it's trying to catch reversal points during London session though, so it makes it harder. Especially times like this where it's like, look at US 30 with the low. What did it tap into? All it did was clear this low. Didn't really tap into anything. Yeah, I'm giving this like 5, 10 more minutes. At that point, if I don't see nothing happening, where I'm going, cause ain't shit happening right now. Just consolidating. The fuck is this shit, man? What is this? Yo, they're all just look at this. They're all just doing the same thing. This is US 30. This is NAS. This S&P. They're all just shit, man. Yeah, he was like TP1 from the freebie smash. I'm good with that. I mean, hey, he was right. I give him that. Yeah, at this point, I'm not really fucking with it. I would kind of just mentally checked out. Yeah, bro, because I follow this one guy who also only trades US 30. All he does is buy and sell at the open. Like, that's what his thing is. He enters at the daily bell, and whatever happens, happens. Not whatever happens, happens, but I'm not really sure his mindset behind it. But, hey, yeah, Nash is pushing. US 30 is pushing. Yeah. Yeah. I feel that. It really be like that, bro. I'm telling you. US 30, I honestly would rather short. I'm really being honest. It's pushing, but depending on how this shit starts moving and reacting to this order block one last time, if we can clear this high and potentially start rejecting again, I really might potentially get in that short and just let it run, honestly. 50 pip stop loss. It is what it is. Stop loss potentially above 36,500. We'll see. I want to see, because if we reject this again, shit, the likelihood at this point is just getting there. Nah, I'm cool. Because if it touches that, then the likelihood it could easily keep on going, in my opinion. I'm looking at it like this. If I was to get in, at least here, 50 pips potentially. I want to see how it reacts first, so. NASA's pushing though, so I don't know. Yeah, I feel you. Yeah, I'm looking at US 30 right now. It is rejecting. We could potentially engulf this candle. I don't know, but I do want to get in for the short low key. At the same time, I am peeping These other pairs are really pushing. So that is something I'm keeping in mind. I don't know, US30 showing that willingness right now. There it goes. Alright. So one thing I might do, if we can get a retest of this, I'll potentially get in for that short. Potentially. It's like risky. That's the only thing. It's real risky. Because these two are pushing, so it's like kind of going against the grain. I didn't get in. I don't know if I should have, though. It's like one of them days, man. It's like, I don't know. Yeah, it might just go without me now. Well, be like that. Matter of fact, I don't know. 50 pips is kind of a lot compared to the risk reward. Because all the way down to 300 from here is only 120, 130 pips. So maybe like 1 to 2, almost 1 to 3. I want to see Nas and them start rejecting first, so they're just pushing. It's not pushing a lot, but it's like one of them days. I don't know. Shorting on a bullish day. I don't know if you want to do that, Andre. I don't know if you want to do that. Yeah, honestly, not much has really happened this whole time, if I'm really being honest. Patience kind of saved us today, though, because we could have got chopped up a few times. Yeah. It be like that sometimes. It be like that. It's like everything is doing so many different things right now. To 250 at this point would be a good, but the way it's moving, I don't know. There's not really a lot of momentum either. That's the main thing. Like if we get into a trade, it might not even really move. Like the momentum right now is so ass. And mind you, what time it is too. Yeah, Nash is closed bullish. This is closed somewhat bearish. Bearish 5-minute engulfing. Now it's dropping. If I can get a retest of this, I'll potentially go short. If I can get a retest. But it looks like it's just dropping now. Yeah, about 40 pip stop loss it would have been. But I don't know. It doesn't really look like it's gonna come back up now. Could, but we're just missing and missing right now. Hey, I'd rather miss it than get stopped out in it. All right, this is the time. I'm either gonna short here. Why did close the doji? Oh, oh boy. Yeah, this is like one of them days. I don't know. Don't really feel comfortable shorting this. I really don't. I really don't. Even though I know it's a likelihood it really could just continue to move lower. I don't know how comfortable I feel. Nash is falling. Alright, if we get this retest, I'll hop in. If we get this retest back here, I'll hop in. Nash can engulf that candle. It'll just mean more willingness for US30 to potentially fall. Oh, pushed. Come on, Nas, engulf that before US30 ends up really moving away. Yeah, I don't know how the market is really just indecisive right now. It really is. Because it could just retest at this and it could just keep pushing. There's just so much happening. It's not really doing shit. It really isn't. And that, like, Nash hasn't even moved, bro. It's still at the same price. It's been at the same price for like 30 seconds. Bro, is it frozen? 15, 9, 11. No, now it's moving a little bit, but bro, that ass didn't move for like 30 seconds. I was just going back and forth. That shit was still there. Yeah, I don't know. Don't think there's a trade right now. Even though I could potentially get it for the short right here. Fuck. Is it worth the short? Do you think it is worth the short? Do you think? Oh, you're already in. Oh man. He said, fuck it. I'm trying to see if Nas can slowly move first, but if you're in, fuck, I want to get in too. Still, fuck that. You learn from me, so if you see something, there's obviously something in here. Yeah, it more than likely will eventually. It's been consolidating. It's just the entry right now is the really hard part. It could leave, could fall, but right now I'm still not in anything. It's just I don't like the way it's moving. It's just real choppy. I'm waiting for Nas to show willingness to go lower too, but it's not showing willingness to go higher, which is the opposite of US30. Fucking sucks that they just don't listen to each other sometimes. They do totally different random things. But yeah, closed bearish now. You should be good. I don't need to be a sniper, bro. It's all about making money. Fuck being a sniper entry. It's just off and on. It's off and on right now. Yeah, it looks like it's gonna probably drop from here. All right, I'm hopping in with you, my boy. We in here like swimwear. Stop loss going above the highs. Let's see. I think the momentum should be kicking in. I'm watching it. Nas is slowly rejecting now, slowly but surely. So let's see what happens. Where'd I get? I got in a little bit of a worse entry than you, but it's cool. All right, let's see what happens. Let's see. Let's see what happens. Let's see. If we could break these lows here, I think this would be the move that continues lower. But until we break these lows, it don't really matter. Could just end up keep chopping around. Come on, take these lows. Take these lows. Let me check the 5 minute. Yeah, everything's looking pretty good. Almost at that TP1 already. Oh yeah, we getting there. Slowly but surely. They finally got some momentum though. So yeah, I'm risking like 44 pips, so all I need is about 80 pips and I'm cool. I'm too hot now. Been in this chair for like 2.5 hours. Ugh. If it comes back to break even, I don't know. I might potentially just cut it off there. I'm not trying to get stuck in these trades in this consolidation because where we entered this is all choppy. So if it comes back, is like, is it worth? There we go. Come on, I need that momentum. Nas has not moved, bro. It really hasn't moved like at all. It's crazy. It's crazy watching this shit. S&P is showing a willingness to go lower. Nas, bro, I thought I was gonna cheat on US 30 for you today, but with the way this is looking, you fucking suck. You fucking suck. There we go. Slowly but surely. Come on, get to that TP1, my boy. Come on, US 30. Keep on going. Almost there. There we go. Slowly but surely. Waited 2 hours for this trade. Nah, I'm not gonna get on before. Trust me, you don't want to be here before. Trust me. Trust me. Trust me. I used to take trades before. We're better off trading the open. in my opinion, because that's when the volume comes in. Yeah, right now I'm break even. I might just hold it, just let it keep running. Because if this is the high of the day up here, we should be good for long term. Not long term, but at least for price to run back down to 36,300. If you're break even, bro, you're good. Just let it run. You're either gonna make your money or you're not. But honestly, bro, I might just end it off here. Just we're break even, so at this point, our part's done. Just have your TP, be ready to scale out. Just pay attention to it, manage it, and that's all we really got to do. The hard part's done. We're break even. Took 2 hours. TP1, just like the other guy. It's cool. We got our TP1 back. Fuck out of here. All right, bet. I'm gonna talk to you later then, bro. All right, bro. You be safe. Oh yeah, I'm about to get active. Always. All right, bro. You be safe. I'll talk to you tomorrow morning. We lit. Yeah, guys. Took us 2 hours, but we finally got our trade off. 1-1 so far. I'm gonna let it keep on running. I'm ideally targeting 36,500. Break even right now, so whatever happens, happens. Just gonna let it run. And that's that. As you guys see, patience is key. Now I'm just gonna let it run and let price do what it do. But on that note, I'm gonna end it off here, and I'll see you guys tomorrow morning. And make sure you stay motivated by the fear.